So June marks 6 months of me and Basil, and it's gone really fast actually the last 6 months, but I also feel like I've had him forever. So we had the vet back out to Basil, so he had to stay in the night before, and then they came and they re-scoped him, and they showed me on the screen that it was all clear, which is really, really good, so really pleased with that. So the treatment had worked and it was successful. The vet prescribed a couple more weeks on the peptazole, just weaning him off slightly, and also advised me to take a little bit or half a tube if I take him out on the trailer or take him out for the day somewhere, just to make sure that his stomach's nice and settled. They also prescribed a new supplement for me to give Basil instead of an acides, which he's currently on. However, I noticed that after a week or so, Basil started to get a little bit sharp and a little bit spooky again. And I looked at the ingredients and it has got some sort of level of sugar in it, so yeah, anything with sugar related, Basil's not good for. He's like a kid on a pack of Smarties. I've noticed that when I'm riding, he's started to get a little bit spooky, not for any particular reason. He has a physio, obviously I check his tack all the time, he's been scoped. It's not a pain issue, it's a sugar issue. And I know this with Basil from before when I first got him, gave him all the sugar and just blew his brain. So just trying to wean him off that now and just reset and get back to normal. So in June, I've been focusing on having some really nice rides at home in the arena with Basil, and I've been trying to make a little bit of progress every single day and just do some new different things with him, and he's really enjoyed it. So we've had a really good time. Hacking we seem to have gone backwards with, and he just seems to be quite sharp out hacking where I am now, and I think it's because it's so flat. It's such flat farmland, he can see for miles, so he can see things in the distance which I can't even see. So that's something I've got to work on for July and beyond. And I've also taken him out to Arena High this month. So we went back to Abbey Farm, which is an amazing indoor arena. So we headed back there. We had a nice little photo shoot with Basil, and then it was our time in the arena, and I had a really lovely ride. He seemed to just strut his stuff like in that arena. He just seemed to like switch on and knew what he was supposed to be doing, although he did still go deep, too deep sometimes, and overbend. And again, that is something I'm having to work on with him, just to try and lift him up and get him using his hind end properly. But overall, we had a really good ride, besides from nearly falling off in the first 5 minutes, again from being a little bit too sharp, a little bit too spooky. But again, I've realised that this is just the sugar, and we're going to get him off that now. I also took Basil back to an in-hand show this month, and again, I said last time, never an in-hand show again, because obviously he's too big and just drags me around the arena. I thought, no, he's looking really good right now, let's try him again. Took him, and again, I couldn't keep up with him. The judge even said, can you run a little bit quicker? And no, I can't run any quicker than I'm going. So again, June is marking 6 months of Basil and me. So Basil arrived the week before Christmas on the 19th of December, and we had some really nice hacks, and we were just getting to know each other. But soon after that, obviously feeding him up and giving him lots of all the good stuff, because he was quite skinny back then. Obviously I blew his top. But then lost my confidence by falling off him, and my friend was riding him for me just to try and keep him ticking over, just while I was trying to build my confidence. And we did hit rock bottom. At one point I just had enough confidence to get on his back and maybe do one lap of the arena. So when I look back from then to now, we've come a long way. We've still got a really long way to go, and I thought actually just buy a horse and I'll be out there doing it, I'll be out there competing, not really considering that I've not ridden for 10 years and I need to relearn to ride again. I'm wobbly, I'm trying to get my balance, my stability back again, trying to build a core, trying to learn again to ride correctly, and then learn all the aids, plus also get him riding correctly and obviously moving correctly and making sure that he's happy in everything we're doing as well. So there's a lot of different factors there. So over the past few months, we have done pole work clinics, we've done arena hires, we've done obstacle clinics where we obviously learned to go over different obstacles. We also took that a step further and went on a cross-country simulator where we went through water and over ditches. And I've also had an amazing hack round Woburn, which was really, really lovely. And I'm actually doing that again in July, so I'm really looking forward to that. But for July, my plans are pretty simple, really. I'm actually out the country on holiday for a week, so going to take it nice and easy and just try and enjoy our time together. I'm also going to try and focus a bit more on TRT and some groundwork exercises with Basil, as well as just trying to build his confidence back in himself and try and get him out in hand, and also try and maybe have a little hack on him again around the local village. And finally, it's that time of the month again to start adding everything up, and this month's total is... So a little bit less than last month, thank God for that, but still, obviously still higher than I would like. I am slowly starting to spend less, although I'm still spending and buying things. What can you do? It's a horse. And that makes our spend so far over 6 months. So it's been a great start to the year with Basil, although we've had a lot of highs and lows, and I'm really excited to see where we are in the next 6 months.
Breaking the chain, feeling the gain. Now I'm rising. Open the gate.